So you can look well enough to live and be sick enough to die.
I have in the studio with me this morning no other than your girl,
Hey!
Coach Regina, the plant-based boss and your disruptor. You've seen her everywhere, but she's in the studio this morning.
Good morning, good morning, good
Welcome.
morning. My story started as with many others.
Mhm.
And when I think all the way back, I was joking with myself just the other day about from pig feet to plants. And so what struck me early on as a kid was my grandmother going to dialysis.
Wow. Okay.
And so the Pepsi's under the bed. And I used to love to be the one to go get the Pepsi from under the bed. But I wasn't aware as a kid that was contributing to her demise.
Wow.
So my health journey has been just seeing my family.
Wow.
Seeing my grandmother, like I said, on dialysis. And so I knew my grandfather was on medications. I know what he was on until later on in life because he was thin. Oh my gosh, 6'2", 6'3", exceptionally thin. And so I didn't know what he was taking, but it was heart medicine.
Wow.
And so for me, what happened when I graduated from Alcorn, because you on campus, you just eating whatever.
Right.
But when I graduated from Alcorn, here's the pivotal point in my life. There was a radio commercial on 99.7. The lady name was Nita. I don't know where she is to this day. But her commercial said, "See me now or see me later." She was a mortician and she was a personal trainer. Yeah, and so at that point, I joined her personal training facility, and that's where I started to learn about all these things that were killing us slow today. But on Fridays, that's where I learned that it takes beef 2 to 3 days to digest.
Wow. Okay.
And so from that, and then we got into the pork, and so I stopped eating beef and pork just from interacting with her.
Okay.
And so my journey started in 1998.
Okay.
But wasn't 100%. Like, I didn't eat beef and pork. You couldn't pay me to eat that because I didn't want beef sitting on my stomach.
Right.
Like, if I ate, some beef tonight and I turn around and eat it Saturday, today's beef is still on me. So you're just packing it, and not to mention, learning that it's hard on the kidneys.
Right.
And seeing my grandmother on dialysis, like, okay, this kidney failure. Time, and I'm not a physician. Y'all heard the disclaimer y'all heard the disclaimer. These are our views, but I am not a physician. But what I do know is, and what the research that I've done in terms of DNA, are lifestyle conditions. And so seeing my grandmother on dialysis really almost, I'm going to use the words, haunted me.
Yeah.
It haunted me in a way that I did not want to be on medication. I did not want to be on dialysis. I did not want to be sick. I did not want to be overweight. I'm 5'2". She must have been 4'9", and she was every bit of 380 pounds.
Wow.
So she was a beautiful size. She was the epitome of a big mama. Big love, but unhealthy. And I cannot say, those are just the facts. And when I say that it has not been an easy road, when I came home and I decided, I was working with Nita, and I decided to make these lifestyle changes, I started being ridiculed. People started making fun of me, literally saying things like, "White girl, black people don't eat like that."
Right. Sure.
And so it's almost like a shaming you back to the way that you were. But I refuse.
Been there. Yeah. Been there. Bird food.
Bird food. And you know what? Yeah, I'm going to leave that comment where it is. Because all I knew was I was severely impacted by my grandmother being on dialysis.
Wow.
And I knew that I did not want to be on medication. And I did not want to go have my blood being filtered 3 days a week, 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning, and somebody go and have to go sit with me. Then I'm not able to function across the day. Like, it is so vivid. Do you hear me?
Yes. Not only do I hear you, I see you, and I hear you very well, because I did the same thing with my mom. I'm sitting there watching the blood come out, going and recycle in the machine, going back into the body, and that haunted me as well. I still do to this day. So totally understand. So you went from being influenced to influencing.
To influencing.
Come on with it. That's a full circle. So we can see now why your plant-based boss, your girl now, is on this, trying real hard to reach many people.
I'm after the health.
You have.
I am after the health.